What's going on? You're not rocking with your boy Direct KayGee, and as you can hear, we got FORTNITE playing in the background. And today, I'm gonna show you where I go to practice my editing, my building, but specifically my editing. Some people I play with usually ask me, "How are you so good at editing?" And me personally, I don't think I'm that good. I'm pretty average. To answer that question, we're gonna take a peek into the creative maps that I use to practice my editing, whether it's basic, advanced, awkward, etc. Road to 500 subs. Let's try to get 500 by the end of the year. If you're in tune, make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a video. Follow me on social media platforms. This way, yeah, Direct KayGee across all platforms. Let me know if you guys want to play, and if you do guys want to play some Fort, Direct KayGee on Epic. All right, let's check out these maps. Let's get into it. So the first two maps I like to go to, the Rodeo Bros Edit Course Classic. If I'm not mistaken, I believe this is their 1.0 version. They have two, which we'll visit shortly. Shout out to Rodeo Bros. I think this is a really good beginner map to edit, to practice your edits on. By the way, if you guys didn't know, controller. I'm a PC player playing controller, if that makes sense. Stay hydrated. Boom. So right off the rip, if you guys want to save this map, it's gonna be right at the top of the screen, but I'll even put it really big right here. I'll give you guys a chance to pause the video and grab that. And now, with that being said, as you can see, look, starters edit course. Back in the day when Courage JD used to play the game, they used to call him a bot, so boom boom boom. JK, shout out Courage. They got timers, so you can try to get it within the least amount of time. It counts down. This one is short, 5 minutes. That one is 12 minutes. Let's see how fast we can go through here. And for me personally, I hear you can build and edit further away with the blueprint in hand, but I'm more of a combat fighter, so I focus more on being able to edit while gun is out. And let's set the timer. Boom. You can do these edits. You can do triangle edits, whichever one you're comfortable with. If you're not familiar with 90s, I recommend you practice wall, floor, ramp. That's the technique I use. We're gonna go all the way up to the, oh, I messed that up a little bit. We're gonna go, oh, flip that over. Boom. Reset the edits. So we're gonna run through here, just resetting, making sure we run through before closing it off. And this is really great for if someone's chasing you into your builds, and you could block them off and give yourself some time to heal. And it definitely helps. Oh, I didn't even explain this part. So we not ramping up, but we editing the cones so we can go straight up. So we edit our way up. So this is an edit and reset drill right here. And if you know, cones are really annoying to edit, but once you get like a rhythm going, it's pretty like muscle memory at that point. So if I was to break it down really quickly before we go, I like to personally hit the 2 so it creates a ramp. And as I'm hitting the other one, I like to hit 2 right there as well before I go for the reset. And right here, we're just editing down the ramps. Just going straight across like that. You can try to go back and forth, but for me, I kind of have trouble going back and forth, so I just whip it one direction. Just like so. Now, fun fact about ramp flipping. You don't have to go from middle square to middle square in order to flip it, because in this case, you're not going to be on the right side. So what you want to do is take that middle rectangle and bring it to this arrow in the middle. So rectangle to rectangle, not rectangle across. So you go here, run up the ramp, take it to that arrow, and you will flip your ramp. So this is how it looks when you do it fast. Boom. So if you ever wondered how those sweats be, you know, chasing you down, so you just bring it straight to the middle. And it definitely helps if you have a decent amount of sensitivity on, so that is easier and faster to hit those edits. We're just gonna reset these, Or you could hit like another piece, make it go up instead, like that. But I think it's easier to reset. So here we're resetting and editing. So this is kind of like if you're being chased and there's a whole bunch of builds and you need to try to get away. Boom, right here. We're gonna edit a window and shoot. We missed, but you always want to reset your wall, because if you leave your wall open, you're just giving the guy time to shoot you and find an angle. So close the angle, open another window. Little basic tips. Boom, we hit him, not for a lot, but we missed. Boom. Boom, here we go. We got one more. Up top, I missed. You can even hit a triangle. Boom. And then we're going to shake the ground again. Boom. So here we got floors. Oh, right here. Boom. That was the end. I'm not gonna lie. I've done better before. I've done. Oh. Oops. I would like from an edit course if it has this button. Every time you press it, it resets all the builds. That would be nice to have. So anybody that knows how to edit maps, if that's a feature to include, please do so. Let's check out the advanced edit course. The advanced edit course. Here we go. Just gonna crank 90s right here. And it's, guys, it's okay to mess up. Just recuperate yourself. Like, I think I even missed a wall right there, but it's okay. Just keep going. You just want to develop the muscle memory for it. Oh, snap. Right here. You just want to create the muscle memory for it. You're not going to be able to go fast right away. It's going to take time. I used to even do this. I used to do this. I used to bring the ramps just out to the side. But now I'm trying to get comfortable with actually ramp flipping. And with these edits, it doesn't have to be a perfect square. You can triangle edit your way. Oh, snap. There's somebody there. So we have to edit. This is why it's good to have your gun out. Guys, if you have your gun out and then you go to edit, when you confirm the edit, it will bring out your gun on its own. So here we're going to drop down, shoot, and try to put a floor. Drop down, floor. Drop down, floor. Have that muscle memory. Know where your buttons are. That's key when you're playing Fortnite. Knowing where your buttons are, because you can mess this up and end up right in front of him. Boom. I don't even need to really edit anything here, but for the fun of the video, we're just gonna go boom, boom. You know, just trying to get the pieces out the way. Because you could just run over it, but it might be awkward in terms of where your cursor is. So to make it a little easier, you go here. And even if you want to do like a door edit like that, go crazy with it. And I think it's very important to know the different types of edits you have, so you know which one is easier to do, which one is faster to do. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what's the purpose of this. I don't know if I'm supposed to like edit something, but there's nothing up there, so I just jump. I just figured it's like a way to kind of like throw you off. Boom. I'm gonna flip this. Floor, ramp, floor, floor, ramp, floor. Take your time. You can do 2 if you want. You can do 1. But like I said, I like to just do across for me when it comes to the ramp specifically. When it comes to the floors, I go right under myself. Right under, go across, right under, go across, right under, go across. I can do 2, go across, do 2, go across. And then we're gonna reset these. And then we're gonna edit up again. So like I was saying before, I like to edit, create a ramp there, so when I do edit, I have more space to jump. If you do 1 cone, you can still jump, but if you like end up on this side, you can't really jump much. So I like to go on the side that's up, so you actually make it. But to avoid that, just do the 2 squares to begin with. 2 squares, 2 squares. That was 1 square. 2 squares, 2 squares, 2 squares, 2 squares. Oops. Bro, hello? Going up, going up, going up. Boom. Quick edits, quick corner edits, corners, and then I guess move out my way. Type of vibe. This is for like tunneling. I'm gonna flip this, flip that. I messed that up, but look, flip that. Boom. Never panic if there's something else in the way. That's called an awkward edit. If there's ever a time where you're in a weird position and you're like face into an edit or wall or piece of something, just stay cool, calm, collective, and figure out what edit you want to do. Even when you're just doing something as simple as that. See, look, right there kind of threw me off. And then here we're gonna double ramp, wall, ramp, wall, ramp, wall. It's called God ramping, if I'm not mistaken. You're gonna crank to 90. Oh, edit this. Hello? Edit. Flip that. I don't have this map like memorized, so even this, you'll see there's times where even I'm like, wait, what comes up next? And when you're editing these walls, it doesn't have to be the same edit every time. You can mix it up. But be able to do a quick edit. If this type of edit takes too long, then don't even bother with that edit. Do something simple. Do like this square right here. Or even if you don't like that, do that. I'm a fan personally of the triangle and square edits when it comes to the wall. If you're a fan of box fighting, that triangle edit has to be down packed. You have to have that in your arsenal. It will come in clutch. This part right here, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not even a top G at yet. I just run across. You're supposed to tunnel so you don't get shot. But even I start to panic. Homie tried to hit me with an RPG, and he got me. I start to panic when I play this one. But I'm glad I got out of there. Let's keep going. And remember, if you mess up, it's okay. It's okay. Find your pace as well. You don't have to rush through. You never have to rush through anything. Take your time. If you want to go for speed, then by all means, I recommend you take your time on the first go. Take your time on the first go. Try to memorize where everything is. And then go for it. Go for speed. But just go through a map and try out the different, you know, setups they have. Because it's likely that one of the obstacles you can, you know, face in a real game. That's the whole point of these edit courses. To be able to finesse your way out of situations. We're gonna edit down the cone. I'm assuming that's how this goes, because now look, I gotta get up top. Like, hello? Boom, boom, do that. Where is he? Oh, wait a minute. See, I messed up here. This shouldn't be here, because then I can't reset. It's easier to reset that when your blueprint is out. Did I get him? I don't even know. See, I'm supposed to end up here, so why is it like it's such a weird angle? forget to reset your stuff. He should have smoked me, I'm not even gonna lie. I leveled up. This is crucial because back when Fortnite first started, everybody that was familiar with building would build just 1x1 towers, and most of them consisted of, you know, floors and ramps. So if somebody took a jump pad and tried to rush you and you wanted to get away, of course you can't just jump off because then you take fall damage. So that's why you edit floor ramp, floor ramp. Boom, once again, shout out to Rodeo Bros for this 2.0 map. This one is pretty dope because it has a beginner course, intermediate, and where's the advanced one? Right here, boom, advanced. We're gonna skip beginner and intermediate, or actually, we'll try out intermediate and advanced, just so you guys can get a feel the type of edit course this one is. Look here, see, look, oh, rip, already something different. See, now we got level changes. We got level changes. I thought we was gonna go straight up. Awkward edits. You see, look, I messed up this edit, and even if you get in chase and you mess up an edit, stay cool, calm, collective. Figure out what's the next possible option you have. Boom. Always want to have that gun out. If I was chasing somebody, I would have been able to get a shot right there. I messed up that reset. Reset. Make sure you're through first. Boom, reset, boom, reset, boom, reset. You kind of want to foresee like what the next thing is, whether it's a reset or if it's an edit. Just always have those fingers ready. And make sure you have decent sensitivity, guys, when it comes to editing. Your editing sensitivity is different from your aiming sensitivity. This right here could be slower than this right here, and even from just doing that you can see the difference. I'm holding my joystick, my map is out, now I'm holding my joystick again. Look how much faster that is. So be aware of that. You might have to play with your settings to be able to edit these differently, faster, decently. I don't like having my map out. I said my map, my blueprint. Again, if you're messing up edits, don't get frustrated. Just, you know, take a step back and do it again. I low-key like to whip the joystick so it's like whoosh and it creates this edit instead of just that right there. So that might happen as well, but it's okay because it's not a specific way to edit down. We're just editing down. Alright, what's this here? Boom. Oh, and then we got a wall. So this is something called an awkward edit. Because you go through a floor and then you just have a wall here. You're in the wall's face. So what are you gonna do? A door? A whole square? Or are you just gonna triangle edit? Your options are, I wouldn't say limitless because you do have a couple of limited options to use, but you get the point. You can make it happen. Pick your edit wisely. Oh look, see, this is already pre-edited wall. This you're super limited to. I would just recommend door, but you can also still do the full square and it moves it out the way. But you just have to make sure you don't accidentally trigger those squares up there, because then you'll do something completely different. Okay, here we're going down. We were just going up, but now we're going down. This is kind of an awkward angle as well. I've been messing up those resets. And I like this right here, getting your triangle edits, because this will help with like box fights too, getting that triangle edit down. Oh, that juked me. This is probably good for like arenas, to be honest, when you got somebody tunneling. You got one guy, you know, covering the back end with the resets. You got the other guy editing, tunneling. Boom. messing this up. Oh wait, I gotta flip it back this way. Triangle to middle. Now if you wanted to get it facing the other way, you take it from this side to this side. Oh wait, I'm capping. Middle square on your side to one of the sides. That's how it goes. Oh! So we gotta reset that, add it down. So a lot of editing down floors and ramps. But like I said, it's common to be in a one by one box. Let's check out the advanced course. I recommend, oh look, boom, right here. I recommend trying a couple of different edit courses just so you're hit with a variety of obstacles and challenges, because you don't want to burn through the same, like, just 2 edit courses and then you're like, you basically have it down to muscle memory, because then really you're not really learning. You're just going based off what you remember. Like this, you see how right now I'm trying to like not go fast paced, but I don't have the part memorized, so I'm kind of like trying to take my time with it. This is a good practice here. Hit somebody's wall. So right here, I don't need to flip this ramp. I could just go here, reset this, then we gotta go up, then we gotta go down. Boom, reset, go, oh, whoops. Go up, go down. Go up, go down. So right here, I thought the pattern was gonna stay the same, but I'm kind of like just trying to stay focused to see what obstacle is coming up next, because you can kind of tell what's needed to do. That checkpoint. If you could foresee like what's going on. See right here, you're supposed to tunnel, but I honestly personally hate tunneling, so I'm just flying through it. This edit is so awkward to do. I hate it. Bro. I do kind of like a swirl type of movement. Bro. Don't you love when you can't edit during a tutorial? Alright. See, I don't like this. I don't like this. He has a whole RPG. I don't like this. I'm good. Nope. I'm not doing it. They wallin'. See, you can't triangle edit because of the way it's already pre-edit. Awkward edit time. What I was saying before with the ramps, you take this middle one and then you flip it to the side to get it back up. But if you're already on this side, then you can easily just... whoop. Oh, this is hella awkward editing. This is super awkward. The way they got that preset like that. You probably have to reset the floor for that one. Reset and then edit like that. Okay, let's get out of here. Bro, hello? Oh, whoops. Try to make every edit count, guys. One mistake will cost you the game, legit. Trying to do like a little speed edit right here, but I'm not that fast. I cannot just fly through these unless I do something super basic. So here you have to go there so you can just run through. But you have to hit it fast. Because the starting point is literally right here. So like, you know, to grab that and then quickly lift it up there is kind of hard. It took us about 5 minutes and some change to do that course. That's pretty long. And then they also have kind of like some edit drills here. Like this, different types of editings that you can do. And you can also free build if you want. I'm not that crazy on free building. I don't know that many combos. There's people that do like crazy combos. Be like, oh, edit, oh. Yeah, I'm like, nah, I just stick to the basics, man. You could go a long way with the basics. Go a long way with the basics. Here, look, you can practice your reset. Go around. I like going to this area right here specifically because you can practice your tunneling almost, or at least practice your editing going through your tunnels. The first thing would be to learn how to tunnel. The second would be how to edit through your tunnel. So once you, like for example, if I was to knock this out, I'll have to run, put that, you know, put the piece there and then edit. But the piece is already here for you, so you just gotta run through. How you want to do it is up to you. Again, I'm not the best, I'm not the quickest. I just try to stick to my basics and, you know, be able to get through. This little turbo thing is working when it wants to. Hello? See, I'm not the quickest. Some people can fly through these things. But ultimately, if that's what you want to do, if you want to fly through these courses, just practice. That's all it takes, practice. So like this is the different stages, right? You start from stage 1. And we're just simply going down. You can do 1 square, you can do 2 square. If it's just floors, I prefer to just do the floor under me. And if done quick enough, you can fly through 2 squares or even more if you're able to like really hit those edit quick. And then we go over to the next one. The next one is going to be ramps and floors, just like the edit course that we were doing. Try to catch it on the way down. As you're coming down the floor, try to catch it. Try to catch that edit. See, even I'm having a little trouble catching that edit. But if you're quick enough, you can go down fairly quick. But it all comes down to muscle memory. Be able to edit. Click that edit button. Perform the edit. And go for the next one. Trigger, edit, trigger, edit, trigger, edit, trigger, edit, trigger, edit. And when I say trigger, I mean like press your edit button and then perform the edit. Trigger, edit, trigger, edit, trigger, edit, trigger, edit. Boom. So this is no type of resetting going on. It's strictly editing. But the same concept applies when you're confirming resets. You gotta trigger and reset, trigger and reset, trigger and reset when you're doing that type of editing as well. Double edits when you want to push somebody if you're ramping up. You know, you want to ramp rush somebody. You want to protect their head, you know. Practice your double edits. And then you have your triple edits right here. Then you have your awkward edits, you know. So you just come in here. You can just double it. If you have a smooth rhythm, you'll be able to fly right through. But your timing has to be precise. You can easily get stuck. One thing about cones, it'll be hard to edit if you're up close and personal. You need some type of space when it comes to cones. Edit our way down. And then you have your triple edits. Boom, boom, with a wall. Boom, boom, with a wall. Boom, boom, with a wall. And it doesn't always have to be the one square. You can do 2, 2. You do 2, 2. But if you want to be fast, you're going to have to crank up that sensitivity. Like, I can't do 2 squares smoothly as much as I could do 1 square. But you do have advantages of being able to do 2 squares at once. And, I mean, that's pretty much it. If you want to practice your editing specifically, try out these courses. If you want to learn how to build, then that's a different story. You have to jump into free building and just play around with your building. Like, we have free building right here. Boom, just open field. You want to practice wall edits so you can rush people like this. I'm not that good at tunneling, but when I do tunnel, I try to, you know, box up, boom, box up, boom, box up, boom. You got up, down, left, right. You look like a little like swirl effect that you can do. So I even made the box before even going into the next box. You have this type of stuff. You have ramping, right? You have double ramping. So there's ramp wall, ramp wall, ramp wall, ramp wall, and then even you can even double it. Double it. 3-piece support. Ramp, floor, wall. So if you look at my controller, I go ramp, floor, wall. And this just makes it harder for people to shoot your builds out. This technique right here is really crucial, but be warned, you will burn through your mats super quick doing it that way. So I recommend this one right here, but if they're starting to shoot out the builds off the get-go, don't even continue going up. Triple support it, and now that we have reinforced walls, you can even hit those edits with those. You can ramp, reinforce, reinforce. It doesn't matter how many edit courses you have, but me personally, those are my favorite too at the moment. I would recommend having at least 3 to 5 different courses, or if you only have maybe 2 or 3, that they have different levels of editing difficulty, so you can get used to editing different kinds of edits and not being stuck to the same ones. Because again, if it becomes muscle memory, you're not really gonna get enough experience that you can put into real games. You want to put yourself in awkward situations so that you can really stay calm, cool, collective, and figure out what is my next move. The idea of building when it comes to Fortnite specifically is, what is my next move? If my opponent does this, I need to do that. And it's just trying to keep those possibilities and options going through your head for the worst case scenario. If you get boxed up, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna try to build? Or what if my opponent puts a cone into my box? Then what? None of the pieces are mine. What are you supposed to do? You spray your way out, or you wait for the edit. If you can predict the kind of edit they're gonna perform, you have the upper hand on getting your first shot out. It's all a mental game. It's all a mental game. Try to figure out your opponent, and just remember the possibilities you have. If you're good at building and good at editing, you can easily edit your way out of a situation. You don't always have to rush forward. Be smart. And with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel. We're trying to hit 500. And let's make that fill up with some purple. purplish, pinkish. Let's fill that bar up. You gotta subscribe. Let's mess up the algorithm. Let's get it popping. So leave a like, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to add your boy Director KayGee across all platforms. And if you want to support me in Fortnite using my creator code KayGee, KayGee, by all means, much appreciated. Until next time, I'm out of here.